Welcome to a long-awaited showdown. You don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. And welcome to Saban Field at Dynasty Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Alabama Crimson Tide. EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Over the middle, it's Washington. Wow, juke the first tackler. That was enough to make the first down. The ball's hustled to the line to crank up the tempo. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And he drops it. Can you believe it? Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you'd love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Pass rush closing in. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Well, Chris, this was my big fear for this offense coming into this game. And here we see it on the opening drive. Taking a chance, trying to make a play, but you can't do that against these guys. One of the top pass defenses in the country steps in front of it to give their own offense a really good chance to put points on the board.
Starts with a short field. Receiver in motion now. They're going to the air on the first play. With the catch, it's LaBelle. Second down after that completion. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Powers through the tackle. He's in the clear. Clean toward the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Alabama. That's a test of toughness and a test of will, and the running back won that battle.
Yeah, that's a great effort. Love to see running backs get their knees up and run through those potential arm tackles. That's what makes them one of the top backs in the country.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Breaks an open space. It's a nice gain. They'll move the football up to the 27.
Well, that's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who was on that 98 National Championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you think about the Tennessee Vols.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Oh, he breaks free, still going. Now here he goes. Inside the 20. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
Extra point try coming now. And it's good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Here comes a handoff. It tests the middle but gets stopped. That run goes nowhere. This traditional SEC clash goes back to 1901, almost always on the third Saturday in October. And Vols fans, glad, Kirk, that the post-Nick Saban era has begun in Tuscaloosa.
Yeah, I mean, think about that. Coach Saban, I think he lost one time. I think he was 16-1 against Tennessee as the head coach there. And going back to the 90s and early 2000s, Tennessee used to dominate the series. So back and forth it goes, and we'll see who can win this one today. Third Saturday in October, always a fun Saturday.
Looking to pass here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Oh, man, this is a tough play for this defense. They have the offense right where they want them on third down. They get the pressure, but they don't account for the quarterback and his ability to scramble and create. Picks up a first down to keep this drive alive.
Avoiding the pressure, moving out to the right. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Second and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. Second down, we're going to throw it. And this one is caught. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Looking to throw again. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flank.
Chris, it's a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
And the back gets the football. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a real nice gain there.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Brought down. The completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Caught by the receiver. He's in for the score. Touchdown. Can you say methodical? Marathon march, Kirk, just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving to the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch. catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete on the final play of the first quarter. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. And the Volunteers will come to the line on fourth down looking to convert. Fourth down looking to throw for it. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
The Volunteers have first and 10 here. Looking to throw it again. Finds an open target on the left side. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. And the Vols begin to crank up the tempo a bit. They look to throw it here on second down. Makes a quick catch. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. The Volunteers look to keep this drive moving.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28. New set of downs for the offense, first and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Snags the quick throw, but the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The receiver grabs it, breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. He fakes a third and short on the 9th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for fourth down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And here's the handoff. A quick juke. He's past the marker and still going. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
And they hand it off to the back. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run. 2nd
down after that run on the previous play. The back in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down.
Get out of here with a W, offense.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grab near the sticks. It's LaBelle. Now play enough for a 1st down. The offense set up at the 43.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. He breaks free. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. And he'll set up to throw. It's a quick grab. He finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's 1st and goal.
The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. They're going to run the option. Floaters into the end zone. Touchdown, Tide.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Now the all-important extra point. PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. On the move now. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
They've converted 1 of their 2 4th down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a 3rd attempt right here. He's looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. And the senior calls his own number and keeps this drive moving. 4th down conversion gives him a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. They get to the line quickly. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Escaping the pocket, now moving to his right. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
I thought the quarterback had a real shot at converting here and hitting this pass on the go route. But let's give the defense a lot of credit. Able to sit back, recognize the throw, and knock it away.
Second down after that previous play. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
He just has to be protected better. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Right up by the receiver.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that 1st down. Breaks the tackle. Just comes up a little bit short of the 1st down.
A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Will stay on the field with his 4th down attempt. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The balls are moving quickly down the field. The offense going with the hurry up. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on 1st down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job in taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Looking to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Alabama.
This will likely be the last play of the half. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He makes the grab. Across the 40. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Vols will kick this deep, begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Coming back onto the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. Look out, room to run here. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Here's the 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to scramble. Finally throws it deep to the right. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Back-to-back deep shots. Makes the grab at the 30 and still going. And what a grab by the sophomore.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the 1st down.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be 1st down yardage.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen and not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. Trying to use his legs to make the 1st down. Couldn't get there. And now it's a 4th down call. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Trying for a 4th down completion. On the move now. He's got it. And that is enough for a 1st down. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
And they're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. The back's got it on the pitch. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And momentum really building now. This one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
And now the try here for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. throw now on first down. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid a tough 3rd and long situation. Pulls it in. It's Washington. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Catch made on the left side. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs here. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Here comes the bunch formation. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. What a catch! All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Balls.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return. Attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Oh, and he fumbles. The ball rolls out of bounds and end up being a short gain, but no first down.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. On the move now. He's going to take off here. Breaking free at the 35. Out of bounds after another big scramble. This guy's legs has been a major weapon for the offense today.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
Toss play. Back heads to his right. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
They come up now 2nd and 16, a real challenge after losing 6 on that run. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. Look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. 1st down, they're going to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. Finding space at the 20. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So it's 1st and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitches to the back. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Well, not a whole lot of options there for the quarterback. Ends up trying to pitch it out, gets some yards, but not enough for the 1st down.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Flying for the touchdown on the right side. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
Set up now at the 2-yard line. Can they score here on a 3rd down play? On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, that is just incredibly impressive by this defense. And they're looking down there. They're incredibly hyped up, and they should be. That's a great goal line stand, 3rd down, and you're able to come up with a tackle for a loss.
Kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Wideouts now clustered. Looking to throw it on 1st down. The pocket breaking down. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
But these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Second down play coming up for this offense. The coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Oh, Chris, the offense cannot afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot. Looking to find. He's looking deep down the middle. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
And just like that, they come up with the play that they needed. In a two-possession game, you're relying on your defense to make a play. Strip the ball. Come up with the interception. Anything to get the ball back to your own offense, and they get to pick. Now let's see if they can score.
Looking for the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
And the Volunteers move into the red zone. First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Wants to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Makes a nice move there. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. The Volunteers come to the line to run the hurry up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. Can he get in?
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. QB keeper all the way. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal, Tim. Hold your breath here. And he's He's got it. No problem. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Well, this is what we hoped for. This is what we expected, Kirk. A tight, tough battle between 2 really good teams. Now who can step up and make that winning play down the stretch?
Well, early in the year, these 2 teams have actually lived up to the billing of 2 top 5 teams, showing a lot on offense and defense. Now with so much on the line early in the year, tight game, who's going to make the plays to walk out of here the victor?
Play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Trying to create here on the move. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Oh, man. For him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Smart play to keep it on the ground to try to keep that clock moving. But there's still a lot of work here on 3rd down for this offense with the lead. Face it, you got one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Put the ball in his hands, let him work his magic.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Tries to get it to the running back. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. So it's going to come down to this, Kirk. Can this offense execute when it matters most?
Chris, it's a rivalry game. It's a 2-minute drill. You
can't get it away. The defense has got away. Huge stop at the stage of the game.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the 4th quarter.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Looking to scramble. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Don't want to waste this good field position, but it's 3rd down and long. They'll run it from the gun. Fights off a defender. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Touchdown late. This is a crucial 4th down play. This could be the game here. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the fourth quarter. It's first and goal. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he'll just get rid of it.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
Nothing on first down, so now it's second and goal from the 6. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Chris, I'm shocked by this. I mean, it's a great touchdown by this offense. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. We may be headed to overtime.
And now the critical extra point attempt. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
So here comes our first play of overtime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit. And the Vols will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Still trying to create something here. He steps out of bounds. No gain on the play.
Well, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline. Nowhere for him to go. All he could do was step out of bounds for no gain.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They make the stop, but that gains enough to set him up first down at the 14. The Volunteers' offense is on the field to start overtime. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
So here On second down now, every play important down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, drops back. On the move now. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
So here we go, 3rd and medium. This defense trying to get a stop here and force an overtime field goal attempt. To a pick, instead falls incomplete and brings up a 4th down play now.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on 3rd down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
Well, they need 8 yards on 4th down to keep this drive going. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. So now the field goal team is out here trying to take the lead here in overtime. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they've reclaimed the lead with that.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they line out now knowing a touchdown wins the football game. You need a field goal at least to force another overtime. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab, and he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on 1st down. No gain on 1st makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And that run produces a decent gain. So buckle up here. It's 3rd and goal with a chance to punch it in and win the game right now. Look at the throw on 3rd and goal. He's got it near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
So how about this gamble on 4th and goal? No field goal try. It's one play to win or lose this game. Makes the read. He'll toss it to the back. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama. That's the kind of matchup we hope for. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next.